Alright guys, why do you say we go ahead and get started with this party? There we go. Now stop that. Move this over. There we go. Hi. Hello everybody. Alright, let's get over here. So I came over here to the Skytop Observatory. Just so we can take a look here. That's definitely useful. And then obviously we have to get this. Vigor is increased to 6. So a lot of these will actually be really good in the long run. 8. What did I just talk to you about, Cat? It's not even 30 seconds into me talking, and you're already starting to try and attack the mic. So we're going to head back over to the Onran Plains.
It is good to see you, hero.
Ruby Life Pools the week. Oh, I'm over here. I keep thinking it's over there. Anyway. Let's go to the Marukai. That should be the best spot for us to start out at. How's everybody doing today? My day wasn't too bad. I need to get back into doing a couple of things. Hi. But some of that's just going to be... This week's already a little bit weird because I don't plan on usually streaming as much as I am. This week, Cat, I will put you down, Cat, if you don't stop. I don't plan on streaming as much as I have been this week, but this week is obviously the exception because it's the first week. It's day 4. You can't exactly, not stream. So, since I'm level 66, I should hit level 70 before we finish, because I still have 2 more zones left to go. Kane, no. Oh, excuse me. What did I just say, Cat? You get one more chance, and I'm putting you down. Oh, I know what that quest is. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. That's just another one of the researcher. Alright, that's it. You're going down, Cat. I love you, but you're going to keep on attacking me. Then that's going to be a problem, won't it? You're just buggering for attention today, aren't you? Yes, you. I can see you down there. Alrighty. Let's see. Bag's still getting pretty full, but a lot of these are crafting reagents, and I don't want to get rid of them until I know who exactly they should be going to. Let me see here. See if anybody's over here doing this stuff quick. Since these take multiple people, I'm not at a high enough item level, and I don't do enough DPS. Well, they got Manit up here. That's not the one. I'm like at level 3. I don't want to hang around here for too long to do this stuff, so let's just jump over to the next step. That might be something I come back to much later on in the expansion, and I can take it down, take care of all the rest of it. Alright, so Land of the Apex. 10 Shade Spinner Webs. Wrong button, wrong button. I've gotten used to having my upwards on that button, but now still not 100% used to having everything kind of set up the way that it actually is. Because usually I can just hit the button and jump off of a mount because I'm attacking, and that's just the nature of what I'm doing. Alright, try to get, yeah, I got both of my Thunder Scale, so I don't need to be around here anymore. What's this one? Wind Totems. So I need to find some wind totem stuff here. Hollow reeds. I'm starting to get excited about the Christmas holidays. I got some ideas on what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm not going to be around on Christmas. I'm going to be going up to my grandparents. And I'll be up there for a few days. So I won't be around for Christmas. I'll probably do some longer streams after Christmas, pick a game and go through it. Maybe we'll even try and do a full seed clear for Legend of Zelda randomizer. If I can start early enough in the day. But I got some ideas on some stuff I want to do for you guys. I'm very excited. I'm going to have some... I'm getting some things done thanks to Zoe, the artist who's been working with me. So my hope is that we should get a couple of things done for it. I just need to figure out the best way, write out how I want to do this particular video. Ooh, okay, got to fish here a little bit. Water too shallow. What do you mean water too shallow? There we go. So we'll get some stuff done here just for that. And I'll be all set and ready to go. I'll have that scheduled for release while I'm gone so that you guys would... Oop, no, I thought I saw it move. Have that all set and scheduled for you guys so that while I'm gone, you guys can just... Pops up for you. Then after I get back, then I have a couple days of work, and then I'll have a day off work for New Year's. So my plan is kind of, because the 2 days I have, I don't have to work my full shift if I don't want to. So my thought process for right now is to work maybe 1 day full and 1 day partial. I'll have to wait until I get a little bit closer to that, and then also see how I feel and who's there. Since due to the nature of being there, I can't necessarily... There's no real point, I suppose, in me... There's no real point in me being there during the day if, there's nobody else there. Which is what I half run into nowadays anyway, but... The thing is that I'm not leaving with like a half hour left to go, and then it feels just wasteful. And I need to get some good amount of money back in, because I'm happy I've been doing some of the stuff I've been doing, but it's not exactly like it's the cheapest thing in the world. Some of the stuff does cost money. I mean, it's worth it to do it, but it's definitely, just... It's a cost factor. I have it scheduled in, or I have it budgeted in, so I'm not in, like, desperate need, but, you know, money is money, and money's always tight right now. So, I'm going to get this one. What is this? Stamina reduced by 10%. I got that for 15 minutes? Holy crap. I was wondering why my health was only at 90k instead of 100. Alright, this one should be my last one for that. I'm already up here. Let's go ahead and head over this way. Because I need to get... Oh, wait, I have my brew of the month. I almost forgot about that. I got my brew of the month. See what I get and what it does to me. I got one of those. Alright, where's the... straight ahead of me? I'm gonna just fight my way back through here anyway, so it's not like it makes a big deal if I skip over some of it now. There, I saw it. I saw the purples. Alright, let's get you... take you out. Oh, yosh. It's very Very nice. Very nice indeed, I say. I gotta start doing some more, come on. Hate it when the camera starts doing stuff like that. I gotta start doing more voices on stream. I enjoy doing that. You just turn around and look at people and just feel like, oh, hello. My name is Bond. James Bond. I have a license to kill. And apparently, according to the internet, be Moe. Yeah, I was on Twitter earlier today, so there's one of the other VTubers. They put up something. This website, you go put your name in, and it kind of spits you out the classic Japanese, love letter in your shoebox type deal. And obviously, it's just a randomly generated one. It randomly generated, so it just gives you whatever. But mine was, and I couldn't help but laugh at it. It was just like, I apparently have a Moe voice. I'm like, well, that's news to me. I wasn't aware I had a Moe voice. Alright, come here, you. Definitely not used to some of the talents I've got equipped right now. Other thing is I also feel incredibly slow. I mean, I am slow. Since your haste is kind of reduced drastically at the start of an expansion, I feel like I'm not hitting things as fast because I'm not. So it takes a few seconds of takes a little bit of getting used to at the earlier times in the expansion where you're hitting buttons, but you're not. You're almost hitting buttons faster than you need to be. And goodbye. There's 3 there, so I need another 7 in total. Looks like there's a rare down here, or has potential to be a rare down here. So I should probably try to take that out in general. I did see rummaging around that there looks like there is a spot where I could actually, oops. Oh, that's not good. Oh good, she is down here. What was I saying? Really? Just one? Take out all that stuff and just one. I can't remember what I was saying at all. My mind was distracted. I got a text message, family thing. Oh, good. There we go. All right. Well, I want to take you out. I definitely feel slower. I can feel the sluggishness. Why is it every time that I use that is when my freaking demon shows up. Oh, would you just fall down already? There we go. Mages chewed. Oh, it's a toy. Attempt to cast polymorph. That, I assume, will end badly. Oh, there's a centaur trophy, too. Oh, wait, hold on. Where was it? Or is it above me? I'm not seeing it. I think the ore is above me. I need to go get that ore. I need ore, man. It's the only thing that keeps me going around these parts. Where's it at? Can't use my spectral vision to look for ore either. See enemies, I can see treasures. It's not in front of me. What if it's outside somewhere, but it's like perfectly... Either that or it's actually in the rocks. I have actually seen that multiple times before. Blizzard messes up the... I don't think I can reach it wherever it is. I've seen that a couple times before where Blizzard will mess up or misdo something, and so they're like yesterday's stream actually, that one that was halfway up a rock and you can't actually find a spot to stand while you're doing it. So it's just like usually at the start of the expansion you get these types of bugs where it's a somebody definitely messed up, somebody added something in, or there's going to be like, oh well, that's not necessarily wrong. It's like, okay, so there's one tiny little spot that you can stand that requires a freaking tool assist to actually get to that one particular spot. All right, you're back already, are you, cat? Can you behave this time? I don't know. It doesn't look like it to me already. All right, offering vessel. Win tokens, gather what you placed on top. I can see it in your eyes there, cat. The elements lay claim to this land and do not welcome our intrusion. No, cat. All elements, if you're forgotten, are protector, air, invisible, yet omnipresent and vital for all existence. Forgotten as easily as you breathe it. After facing me, you will never forget it again. Okay, let's do this. I am prepared. No. Alright, down you're already going. I don't know what his deal is. I mean, he's been fine on other nights, but... Obviously tonight, my cat just wants to go after my microphone. Yes, you, cat. I know that you're underneath me right now. You're gonna start crying here, aren't you? You're a good cat. You're a good cat, despite what you know. You're a mostly good cat. Not even so much during this that it's a problem. It's actually, sure. Say that we're done and everything's good, but I still gotta take down all of the reformed Earth that he summoned. Kane. We're gonna get you a little brother. We're gonna name him Raziel, and then he can torment you in my place. How's that sound? That sound like a plan, cat? You want a brother? You want to meet Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome. Time. Nope. Welcome to your destiny. That's definitely on some of my top favorite video game quotes. I have returned with the offerings. Let's see. Take that in. You bring offerings to the central den. You may bring witness the legend of Relin, the learned who gave our centaur our livelihood as we know it. Okay. Oh, Mesa's online. was looking around here quick, trying to figure out where. Oh, the rest of them are up farther. Okay, well, let's do this since we're here. I'm not sure exactly what this will show me. Hi, Relin. Oh, I need to pick up the torch. I set fire to your traps, be gone into the land's crevice where you belong. Do I have to keep giving him stuff? It looks like it. I've made a spear from your own scales to penetrate your armor. Use... I'm getting flashbacks. Use wrench to break glass. Use rock to break glass to break wrench to get rock to break glass. These are worthy rivals. Alright, yay! Now the Centaur learned we are your worthy rivals, and you shall share this land with us. That feels like a strange little quest. I'll put that up right next to some of the other... Since our footing these plans, we had never survived without his teachings. Not really saw anything that would define as a good teaching in there. You've proven a worthy ally to us with genuine interest in our values and way of life. There's one ancestor I'd like to tell you about, but it will be dangerous. Kill the traitors Balaka, leader of the Nukud, son of Nun. He wears the precious medallion at all times. Bring it back to me and I will be forever in your debt. That's definitely going to be... Where is it? That's got to be a dungeon. It's not a dungeon quest. Where is it? Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Dungeon. It is a dungeon quest. Wrong button. There we go. Yeah, one arm is kind of heavy right now because my cat's laying on it. Oh, it's all jolly good and all that. Extra fun times, I was thinking. Let's see here. Can I turn in all of the quests up here, or just this one? Or is this the only quest I needed to turn in? Oh, no, here it is. Slaying many, his kin will learn to stay within their own lands. Ah, sweet. Get that up to level 4, too. I need to get one more level, and I'm so close. The Nukgun are powerful and have many allies. It will take all that we have to withstand them. Fib. If you have Kanan Matra's trust, her orders are to rally our friends to prepare. I need your help. Seek Hojin to mobilize the remaining Kinsguard alert scout Kenyug to possible incursions and Naruk to expect wounded. Okay.
Oh well, the Maruk have not seen such a massive conflict for generations. This war will spread across the entire plains.
As our tales of your great deeds, we invite you to meet our clan and share our ways. Cool. What is this? Call to the plains. Station for the time being. Oh, so it's a group that actually moves around the plains, and I think it'll actually change locations if I take long enough. Interesting, interesting. Guys, you like to sneak. Maneuver silken and sleek. Alright, what else we got going on here? No good and no clans have overtaken the eternal Kurgans. This purpose can only be malign. I sent initiative Zoreg. Cable, alright.
Care for the land, and it will care for you.
There's the dungeon there. There's that up there. I've got a couple of things around me here. Suppose we should do a little, how you say, racing first? Some of the racing strips they've had us start out with in this part of the map have been pretty crazy. That's interesting. Alright, let's try out, see what this course is. Oh, this is interesting, alright. There. There. Trying to not land while skimming the surface of everything is actually somewhat... I think I probably messed that section up. I got silver. Just missed out on gold, so I can take that for right now. And then while we're here, let's try and get... Alright, I got that glyph. Alright, so that gives me 2 glyphs to go for. Where's the shiny? Ah, wait, hold on. Get off of the frickin' purple, purple. Am I seeing any purple? I am not seeing purple. Where is the purple? Oh, there's a couple of times where this definitely isn't wrong, but it's like, oh, it was here until like 3 seconds ago, and now it's, not here anymore, and you have to wait another 6 hours for it to come back. Holy crap, what the heck is that gaming? Ah, something hit me hard there. Yes, cat, I can see you. He's moving around on me again. I don't know what hit me there. That was interesting. That I should probably just equip that because would like to have the transmog. One more time. I came down here looking for treasure, but I don't see any purples. What's this? Oh, that's the tour. Go over here. Start working on this. Clan Ukhel dishonors itself with dark magic. Now they have moved into the Kurgans with their Nukhud allies. Neither clan should be here. I've been watching from here where I'm safely out of sight. Oh, goody. So I can't see what they're doing, but I fear they're desecrating the Kurgans. Please go to the nearest tomb and see if you can stop whatever ritual they're performing. If you find anything that may tell us their purpose, please bring it back here to me. Okay, so they're doing something, and nobody knows what they're doing. I'm going for the ore first, man. You gotta work on these professions. I've got Sunday, I think it is. Where's my calendar? Yeah, Sunday Dark Moon Fair is up, so you can get some stuff going with that already, which is good. Wait, no. There we go. Oh, that's sweet. That was also a 2 thing. Oh, excuse me. So if we can get... Alright, so these are all the Kurgans, huh? I see a lot of spectral things around here. I gotta wait for something to respawn here, it looks like. Alright, so let's take a look here. I need 2 more points in jewel crafting. I can't make any of the stuff. I need a shimmering glass. So they're raising the dead. Ooh, what's this shiny thing? Take a spear. Probably going to be more to this quest to go back over there and actually, go kill so many things. Man, the thing that makes me laugh at that a little bit is how that has kind of like become like a default thing. Just go kill this many things or go kill this thing. Um, but one of the things I always found the most interesting was actually if you guys ever played, and I'd love to play it on stream, but it's gonna have to be a mature stream when I do it. Um, Witcher 3, just the intricacies of the kill this thing quest are so amazing. They kind of broke a lot of the other ones for me, where it's not like, go kill this. I'm like, oh, but with Witcher, I had to hunt down and do an entire investigation and figure out what the monster was and where it was. And when she got sick, I couldn't save her. She was buried with her weapon. This means they're using weapons they raise. Okay. Oh, and I leveled up. So, 1 point in Havoc. So, what do I already have over here? Go for second point here. Yeah, let's go for a second point here. Takes me to level 67, which is good because I think that means that basically at this point, with the exception of my back, everything else I have should be replaceable via the quests now. So I should be able to start replacing my gear relatively quickly. My mother was a hero. She deserves rest in peace, not this enslavement. None of our heroes do. Oh, well, I'd say usually people don't deserve enslavement. Rest once more with their weapons and with honor. Take the weapons back from those desecrators. Kill the desecrators and Ukel grave stirrers and recover the ancestral weapons they have taken. I fear the spirits will be unable to find their tombs even if we release them. The Ukel are raising our ancestors' animal companions who guided them and protect them in life. Bring me the skulls of these animals and the sacred soil disturbed by these enemies. Combine these reagents should help the ancestors find peace. Okay. The one thing we were looking at before, it always kind of makes World of Warcraft a little bit weird and a little bit interesting, is the kind of somewhat hilarious juxtaposition that come here, that you as the character do. Like, we're the character who still, we needed to go out and bring a bear heart back in so that somebody could live. We're also the person that they call on to save the entire universe when cosmic forces destroy everything around us. The sheer kind of hilariousness of the fact that we do both of those things simultaneously kind of just are the things that make people laugh. It's like, so like the cat keeps coming up into my lap. There we go. One skull, really? Which is kind of like one of the things that we had been talking about before was just in BFA, in Battle for Azeroth, after the Legion expansion, after we have fought the Legion in its entirety, we've saved basically the entire universe as we all understand it and know it. And now, all of a sudden, one of the quests you can pick up in the in Borealis is literally just a, hey, can you go do this delivery for me? And it's like just outside of town. It's just a random quest. It's just one of these deals where like, so I am the savior of the Pantheon, the destroyer of It's like, I helped to imprison Sargeras, the great evil that threatened all life in the entire cosmos, and I'm gonna do a 5-minute delivery run. Just doesn't feel. It feels a little weird, a little wonky. Especially when you consider by the end of the expansion, we're back to killing old gods, which was not a good choice on Blizzard's part. But the amount of stuff N'Zoth has been, there we go. The amount of stuff that N'Zoth has been blamed for, that N'Zoth has kind of done. Okay, you're shiny, but I can't actually do anything with you. But like the sheer amount of stuff that N'Zoth has kind of done, been blamed for, considering like he turned Nalthirian, made him into Deathwing. He's supposed to have been behind most of, if not basically all of the events that have taken place on Azeroth. Or at the bare minimum, had his hand in them. And we finish him off in a patch. Not an expansion, a patch. Oh, come on. Did I really miss out the one that was right here? But that was just kind of one of the reasons why people were like, really? Really? Really, Blizzard? Gimme. Alright, so that makes 3. Ooh, excuse me. Oh no, I wasn't done over there. Get back over there. Okay, so what was it I needed? I needed, what, one more skull? And I needed to kill a couple more of these grave stirrers. Oh no, I've got all the grave stirrers. I think it's just the skulls now. One more skull. Who's gonna give me their skull? What undead spectral being is willing to give me up the skull that they probably should not have? Alright, there's the skull. Hold on. I got like a sneeze that is hanging out in my nose and throat, and it just does not want to come out. Use these weapons to free their owners. I hope I have the reagents. Use these to release them from the Ukel. Good work. Those desecrators cannot force any more of my ancestors to fight for them. But the brute yelling out their orders must be handled. That is Overseer Zambul. He must be stopped. I will craft a totem to free the spirits. It may not work, but I have to try for my mother. Okay, so where exactly... There you are. This makes this more difficult because now I'm going to be in an area where I may end up having to get into a actual match. Oh shoot, I'm chaos locked already. Come on. There we go. Yeah, well, you know, Kil'jaeden also thought that the Legion was going to conquer the entire known universe. We know how that turned out for him. An initiate must not take pleasure in the death of another, but Zambul makes that a challenge.
Get some rest.
The ancestors are gripped by this dark magic. They will fight before they follow. They will have raised the fiercest warriors and hunters. Stopping them will be no task. I'm going to come along and help. It's time I put my mother's spear back to use. Once they are defeated, use this totem I've crafted to help the seduced spirits find their way back to their kurgans. Defeat each renowned spirit centaur and use Zorik's totem of respite to release them. Alright, well, let's fly. So there should be... Is there another glyph in this area? One day I'm going to hit the right button. I have a dream. Oh, there is one right down there. So up there somewhere. There's another glyph that we should try to get so we can keep on improving our dragon riding skills. I actually saw... I actually did see at one point... excuse me, my nose is stuffing again. Oh, that's interesting. So we don't even necessarily have to kill them ourselves. If somebody else has killed them near soon. Ah, there's my nose again. But the, I saw the map of the main kind of hub area. It doesn't look like it's too bad, so that'll be nice once we actually get to it. You be respectful. Respect my authority. Okay, the last one is up top here. The last one for at least this section of it. I think his mother is probably going to be inside. And that's probably going to be the last one. $107K. Yeah, they didn't do a item squash this time before the expansion started. I was thinking about that today. They just did the actual like items and oh, Ellie didn't get on today. Wonder if she's not feeling well. There we go. Enter the main Kurgan and defeat Tomb Caller Arbin. Okay. I get the feeling that it would be just kind of like the same deal. It's like, oh, look, he's resurrected it. Oh, wait, but it didn't work because they're not under his control. That's what usually ends up happening. Like, in BFA, there was the King's Rest dungeon. It's a terribly designed dungeon, especially at the start of the expansion. But that was just one of the kind of stories in there. It's like, oh, they've resurrected the king. He's refusing to listen or do anything that we tell him to. This might be a good king. Tomb has been discredited quickly. Ready? So let's go this way.
Are you good?
276. Almost. I'm wearing a 289. Oh, that's right. This is the one that got a rare modification to it. All right. Unlike my mother, our ancestors have no one will wish for Arbin to live again. Thank you for helping me avenge them.
Farewell, then.
What's this here? 289. That would be an upgrade. And then we get that. And ooh, that's a lot of rep. Alright, Tira and Maruk's weapons are removed before we stop Tombcaller Arbin. Our greatest ancestors may fight again on these plains for the Nakud. Go to the Nakud offensive, find Maruk and Tira. If you have subdued them, bring the weapons back to the Tarek Barrow. We will lay them back to rest. That's another dungeon quest.
And none other.
So I got 2 quests for the same dungeon. That's actually pretty good to have gotten both of them. Go away. Thank you. I want to get... There we go. I think that takes me up to 4. Yeah, 4 glyphs. Perfect. Well, mostly perfect. With 4 glyphs on our side, we could... I don't know. I think the next one's worth 3. It may not be. Doesn't matter a ton.
Have you eaten? May your family be
Naruk, will those violent upstarts are ambushing my scouts? Well then, our spears will meet them at dawn. I get the feeling that they have pissed off the wrong people. Here they've made them angry.
Greetings. See you soon.
That's good stuff. I do have to try and keep my eye out for glyphs, since I would like to actually be able to keep purchasing stuff along. I've got one more group to find, which may not be until the next zone. What is this one? I don't know which one of those ones would be better or not. Swirling rays, sees for the great speed. That's what I already have. Mark a waypoint on your positional timeline. Use bronze. Oh gosh. This costs 3 to learn, so I can learn the next one. Excuse me. I've also been told I am very say-so. We might have to work on that in later streams. Yes, I was told I am very say-so, and I was like, oh, well, I suppose you could say I am.
You've returned. Have you relayed my orders?
Yes, I told them all about your little orders.
May your family be blessed with daughters.
Still can't replace anything yet. I'm going to that one and that one. Because that's a, so my brother wants them for his enchanting, but I want them for transmog. So transmog wins first, because they're mine. The mystics were called away to Ridgewater Retreat a few days ago, but one mystic remains. His name is Boku. Found at the top of the hill at Aran's shrine. He is just an initiate, but he should be able to commune with the Aran and acquire her blessing with the Aran outside. We might be able to win this war before it starts. Okay.
Careful that I should warn you. Goku has a bit of a self-confidence problem. Rest assured, he's an excellent mystic. I think.
We're going for that type of story, are we? All right.
Onara, where is your song? Go where
Well, you
the
could
wind
argue that
blows.
Onaran sent me. War, dragons, you need me to contact Unara? I can't. I can't hear Unara along. I'm just an initiate. It seems like Unara has withdrawn her blessings from me. Maybe I'm not good enough. Boku starts digging through a satchel. When my mentor assigned me to this clan, she gifted me with these totems. They said they would empower me if I ever doubted myself. Will you help me place them? I will try to call upon her one more time.
Place the totems while I try again to commune with Onara. Onara, heed me. Your people need you. Have I offended you, Wind Mother? I am just a lowly initiate. I need your guidance. I hear nothing. I am not fit to be an
Still nothing, not even a sigh.
Bless you.
I'm sorry, I have failed to communicate with Ara. You'll need to request someone else to fulfill Kane Matra's request. Several days ago, my fellow mystics were retreated to Ridgewater Retreat to an urgent request from Taragi Khan. So still be there. Meet me outside town. It's the least I can do to show you the way.
Fair skies, friend. Meet me outside Tirakai when you are ready.
No,
I will
Kane.
guide you to Ridgewater Retreat.
No, it's not time for your foods. Tell you, these racing quests start popping up all over the place. Let's get over here. I was gonna say, oh, treasure, but wait, that's the same thing I was looking at before, wasn't it? Wait, I got that one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. The area, perhaps they were dropped in a hurry, or one of Boku's totems is missing. From nearby, it looks like Boku fled and was pursued by several other centaurs. You know, you just kind of have to wonder in a couple of these games, like, what is going through the protagonist's mind? Like, you sit here and go, like, you just kind of land there and you just look at all the stuff on the ground and you just kind of go, do I have to? Of course I'm aiding them. I'm here looking for the green dragonflight. You guys are just deciding that the storm is the best way to move forward with everything that you've ever done in your life. I've never fully grasped in my own mind the reason for why you'd want to join one of these types of things. Like, oh.
What can we do? Calm heart.
Fibonacci, you're alright. Thank Un Ara. Oh, those are my totems. I barely escaped the ambush of my life. I'm afraid my fellow mystics weren't so lucky.
We must delay the Nokud as long as possible to buy time for the Kanamatra's plan. What would you ask of Onara?
Toting totems. Boku asked why I sent a message calling all mystics to Ridgewater Retreat. I sent no such message. Balakar purposely drew my mystics into a trap to cripple clan Onir. But there may be a second reason. The Nokun are gathering mystic totems, as many as they can. These totems are blessed by Un-Ara. The Noku motives for this are unclear, but we cannot allow them to use Un-Ara's gifts. Recover as many totems as you can. Okay. Alright, I can actually replace those gloves. According to reports, the Nokun were accompanied by an outsider wielding never-before-seen magic. How many outsiders are here? This outsider tore through our ranks like a tempest. If the Nokun have allies who can wreak as much havoc, we must find out as much of them as we can. I've sent my own Altan to find this outsider. She has not flown back, and I am concerned. She searched for clues to this outsider to see what has become of Alta. Excuse me.
My Khan, I have failed as a mystic. I cannot commune with Onara, and the Kanamatra needs her help.
We cannot hear the Wind Mother song either. The storm has cast a cloud over her. It is not your fault, Goku.
How many different times are they going to mention a storm? We know who's coming. She already made her presence known when she attacked Alistraza. Even earlier, technically, if you actually pay attention. Because we've actually had the Drakthir as playable characters, playable race, for a couple weeks. And her release is kind of part of their starting. For those of you who didn't watch my other stream, where I actually did end up making my Drakthir character. I haven't actually brought them up yet. I haven't really felt the need to. Mystic Hunter. I don't care too much about the Vulture because the Vulture is not too difficult to beat. And the Mystic Hunter has more stuff that I actually want. There we go. So I need 4 more bundles. Am I missing something down here? Alton's down there. Suppose I should probably start heading a little bit more into that direction. Oh, I thought my cat was gonna start attacking me, actually.
I need to get closer.
It's a good cat, but there's a couple times of the day where he starts getting a little frustrating, don't you? Yes, yes, you do. Thank you for agreeing with me. Oh, come on.
I need to get closer.
What is wrong with you, cat? He's over here meowing because he wants food. He's not getting it yet, are ya? Boop. Slowly getting used to some of the extra skills and how they work. Problem with this is I'm probably going to actually end up moving. I should probably actually move. Hunt up to my number 3. Numpad 3. Because I'm going to end up with Essence Break again. And Essence Break I had on 6 entirely last expansion. So I don't really want to have to move it to a new button. But now I'm also getting used to having it up where it's at, so... Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Got a couple more levels to go, then we hit max. There we go. Now I've got all the totems. What? Is there a treasure actually here? I don't see anything. Yeah, container. When something's marked just as container, it usually... You're about hit and miss as to whether or not it's actually there. It's probably something that can show up there, but it's not something that's actually there.
Unworthy of this task. Did it not fall to you?
I must rally Clan O'Neill. You, Boku, must find Onara. Allow the wind to bend you. Do not break. We are depending on you. Always know the direction of the wind.
Yeah, sorry, my nose is pretty stuffed up tonight. I don't really know why. Anyway, so before I finish this quest up, I'll tell you some of my suspicions here. They wanted the totems because they're actually trying to block communication, and somehow they're using the totems to do that. And their allies are just the primalists.
Go now.
So we're at war with both Noken and the primalists. Well, Does me or critical. Thank you for your assistance. Complete.
We are depending on
Oh, and I even got a rare upgrade too. That's even better. Oh yeah, 15 armor, 26 agility, versatility even. I'll have to double check. Versatility should be my best secondary. Last time it was my versatility and my haste kind of equaled together. The Nokun are collecting totems. The Primalists are capturing Ahuna, and the Onarin and Onara is silent. Whatever the Nokun plans are, they must be willing. We must foil them. You and Boku must travel to the Windsong Rise. Our enemies likely are already there. Search for Onara. If her children are in danger, she will undoubtedly go to them. And we must help, but the Wind Mother is powerful. But I fear these Primalists are capable of. Hi. Hi there. Oh. Look at that soft, squishy face. Look at your soft, squishy face. Such a soft, squishy face.
Allow the wind to bend you.
By your leave, my Khan. I will find Onara.
I have faith in you, Boku.
You work on that. I'm going to go do a race. Let's see if I can find where this totem is. Okay, hold on a sec here. Instead of just flying around like crazy. Where on earth could it be at? Well, you know what? There's obviously a cave around here somewhere. So let's see if we can figure out where this cave is. It's probably underneath. It's probably around in here somewhere. Does this fall into... This is it here. It's definitely not this, but at least we have this here. Alright, what's yours? Rock of Appreciation. Don't hurt me. What are you here for? You must save the animals. Without warning, we all fled for our lives. I barely escaped death by diving into the lake. The animals, we left them behind. Please, I beg you, rescue the critters. Cruelty, no kind of store. Rescue the innocent creatures. Okay. Wish I would have found you like a few minutes before this when I was actually there anyway. But okay, fine. Whatever. So again, I just need to actually change which button that's mapped to. Lift the lid. You're kidding me. I have to chase this frickin' rabbit. Okay, so there's the rabbit. Caught him. One down. I also need to send a lot of this stuff over to my warrior so that I have the upside to like... So I went back. I wonder if they actually kept it around. I'm not sure if they did. Because there was back in Wrath, and I went back and actually went through and got this quest chain. Because there was a particular quest that you could do that granted you, as a tailor, a improved chance for... Kane, stop. Improved chance for you to pick up cloth items from humanoid... There we go. From other humanoid enemies. So the idea was just that you could relatively easily... Oh, there it is. It's in a weird spot. Oh well, I know how to get to that without too much difficulty. Oh, you saved them. They're a bit worse for wear, but they're all alive and will recover. Thank you, stranger.
Good luck.
Oh, I got to level 5, and I get a toy. Oh wait, there's another quest. What is this one? I invite you to the Grand Hunt. Okay. So that must be how we just activate some of the more interesting side quests here. Alright, so what do I want to do first? I'm thinking... Got that. So let's go back down here. Oh, wait, there you are.
The Isles have awakened.
All right, let's see here. So I need to go down, and then I need to take a left. Oh, it's another one of these ones. Okay. I was kind of scared there for a second. I'm like, uh, where's my path at? Where's my path at? There is no path for these ones. I messed up. Where's the last ring? There it is. Okay. So now we're back here. Just bronze, 37. Those aren't bad. They definitely take a little bit more. You can do them, but I'm going to have to figure out a better pathing system there for them so I can actually get to them just a touch faster. That last one down at the bottom is obviously not the one I needed to get to next. I should have done a different one. Different pathing there. Oh, then he actually read my letters. North I think Onara.
Off with you then. Greetings.
I'm grounded indefinitely. Doesn't earn a known. I'm turning 16 next spring. I should be able to leave when I want to. You look, you could help me out. I do have an escape plan. By channeling these tomes, I'll concentrate in the air, quite a stir. But I can't go around placing them because I'm under maximum wind watch. Even Togo won't help me. But with your help, please, I promise to show you something cool.
Stay sharp. Farewell.
I get the feeling I'm going to regret this. I'm only a 10,000-year-old elf who made the decision to, trade half of my elfdom for demon blood. What's the worst that could have happened? I got wings. The one thing that I have argued before, just in terms of lore, is that there's no real reason for why I shouldn't just be able to straight up fly. And it makes it worse now,
See you soon.
just because the actual... It makes it worse now just because the actual, like, the Drakthir can fly. Somewhat limitedly. They have to do it the same way that I fly it on the Dragon Ride. But it has basically the same things that I think about it all the way through. There's one glyph there and one glyph there. Should probably try to do both of those. What are you thinking about, Cat? So I'm slowly getting some better gear, or better ore, not gear. So that's good. But my mining is not improving quickly. What's actually out here? Let's go get some of that. Actually, let's stop here for half a sec. I got it. Okay, I just need to have that out so I can do this. Didn't work. Well, it did, but it didn't. That's the only legendary thing that still frickin' works from back in Legion. I think it still works. It has to still work. All the stuff I've done has been able to do it. Yeah, so back in Legion, you can still do this now, but it's a lot harder just because you're not spending time in Legion. So you need to have max level fishing in Legion, which I think is 100. Back when I did it was before they separated out the professions to actually be in each individual X-Pack. So you had to have 800 fishing, which took me a weekend to do. A weekend of I thought I heard somebody at my door, which is going to be weird, but did a weekend of fishing in the Darkmoon Fair to gain enough of the currency there that I could buy the underwater mount there. Then I went back to back to Legion Dalaran and did what is it? I don't have him maxed out here. Conjurer Margos, who has an entire long fishing quest, and I mean it is long. Because you have to get up to being best friends with him, you have to turn in drowned mana. The only way you can get drowned mana is by doing some just fishing at his spot for a long time. Like I got into a raid group because it's the fastest way to do it, and it still took me like 6 hours of fishing to become best friends with him. I did that on my warrior, who's a human, so it actually went up a little faster, but I don't think it mattered at all. And then I had to do it again to get another 100 mana, which 100 mana is the max amount you can have, to then turn around and get the actual mount that he sells, which is the whole reason that I wanted to do it in the first place. So that got me up to the max level on there. This guy, I just had to work through it. But once you have max fishing, Mystic Training is so boring, I'm always watching water be wet for half my days. Watching water be wet. My brothers are out of the wild hunting drakes and primalists and making a difference in the world. Anyway, I promised I'd show you something cool. Do you know that mud stompers love bush fruit? It grows nearby among some guys. Just go pick some and we can feed them together.
Where will the wind take you?
Okay. Where is this fruit? Like, I'm looking around here. Optional. Optional. How do you expect me to feed them with it if I don't have it? Oh. Well, let's study that then. Receive artisan metal, 15. That is something good to know. Ah, there, I see it. Anyway, get your fishing or legion fishing now up to maximum. Once you have it at maximum, actually, you can work on this. You don't have to do this part after you hit max. Well, part of it you might have to. But the other thing to do is you need to catch every rare type of fish that exists in the Legion expansion. So for a rare fish is basically going to be all the stuff that has its own unique pools. And then in each zone, including Suramar, if I remember correctly, there is a like hidden fish, something that you have to have a particular item to see or have these types of fish show up. So once you have these types of fish, once you've caught all of them, that unlocks your gives you an achievement. I don't remember what the name of the achievement is. It's been so long. Anywho, after you have all of that done, then you'll be given, if it's still there, I assume it's all still there. It could be completely wrong on this. Then you'll be given a quest chain.
The weather is turning.
Or the fruit. That's okay too.
Good luck.
Alice, comfortable around you. That's a good indicator of your spirit. Actually, can you excuse me? I want to introduce you to my friend. Nobody else knows about her. You have to promise you first. Give this penis. My Un would expedite for the plains if she found out.
See you soon.
I promise to keep your secret. And meet me by the small grove ahead. So anyway, then you start this quest chain. Finish up the entirety of the quest chain. Go away. And it'll give you this, the Underlight Angler. So this actually gives you some different things and abilities. And in order to improve it, and I think you can still do this, you had to like actually keep catching the rare fish and throwing them back. Because this is what the artifacts used to look like way back in the day. But obviously I didn't get a couple of things that may have been better or nicer. Some of it didn't matter, but the two things that you really wanted to get This one, I think you can still do this. It was for a while where you couldn't, but this was the first biggest thing you wanted to get. Or no, that one. Where is it? Is it in here? Or maybe it's just a natural passive of it. No, here it is. Surface tension. So I can actually walk on water while I have it equipped. And slightly more importantly, depending how you want to look at it, when I'm underwater, I actually transform into a fish. And it is the fastest general underwater pathing you can take. The only thing I can think of that ends up actually being faster underwater is technically the mount that you can get for Cataclysm. And that can only be used in one place. You can't use that everywhere. Huffs, perhaps Owen can help you find and rescue Radia. With Godoto to find her. My cat is going crazy. No. It's not time for your nums yet. Oh, we need to go up? Okay, let's go up. Feathers, you follow. You're ready to move. I don't feel like I'm as fast as I could be. Move like the wind. The wind is slow. It's slow wind. Didn't even make it all the way here, man.
This is sacred land.
Hello.
Go well. Well then.
And I was pretending to be hurt to fool the next brute who dared come in here. Ugh, the hoof flickers put some binding spell on me. I'll figure it out. They got Lizzie in the cave. Please save her. I'll figure out how to free myself. Okay, so kill the storm extractors and rescue Lizzie from the thunder spine.
Stay sharp.
You gonna let me soothe you, or am I gonna do that outside somewhere? There we go. Gently offered the bush fruit.
This is sacred land.
Right, it's unusually quiet and trembling slightly as she looks upon the tortured beast.
Off with you then.
276. I did. What the frick do I need? Do I need one more level? Do I need one more level in order to actually get this to, give me what I want? This is Lizzie. She's my secret friend. I've been taking care of her since she was rejected by her mother. This isn't looking good. Whatever they did to her is beyond my knowledge. I have to bring her home. My own may ground me for the rest of time, but Lizzie must get help. Gratefully, as rebel, would you mind helping once more? Please face Ohm's wrath with me.
Where will the wind take you?
Alright, fine. What's over here? Another scout pack, in theory. There is no scout pack here. It would be a distinctive purple glow if there was a scout pack. Or treasure, I guess, in general. Oops, over there. That's what I wanted. Secondary objective. Get back over here. I've still got... Oh no, my stamina's back up to normal. I don't know. I give up. The other thing is that it's up there. We're not going to try and do that just yet. Alright, cat. I suppose it's time. Do you want your food? Yeah. Tell me how you really feel. Alright. Let's get you some food, cat. Meow, 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 meow. And we're back. Cat's happy. Ish.
Greetings.
You've returned. Look, Lissy is going to be alright.
Good luck.
You needlessly risk your life and all that of your companions after all of my warnings. Very interesting, everyone. Real danger lives in these plains. Oh, that part's true. Alright. Let's get upwards. Bingo. There's another one over this way. I'm going to try. There you are. Bingo again. It says there's like, I know there's another one over here, so why not try and get both of them while we're doing this?
This cannot be. Even Balakar would not dare. See. what
Balakar
eyes
and these
can-
primalists have trampled our most sacred priest.
Fair skies, friend.
Here's your peeps.
Stay safe.
This unnatural storm is heavy with magic. By the looks of it, the Nokud are learning to manipulate the sacred essence of the winged song rise to create storm elementals. Some have had more success than others. Smoking from lightning burns. Kinda loud.
Fair skies, friend.
We discovered why the Nokud want the mystic totems. They can be used to capture children of Unara. Though the Nokud have stolen the totems, the primalists are the ones behind this blasphemy. The children of Unara are sacred Ahona. Ahona means family. Blessed by the Windmaker herself, please feel free anyone come across determination.
Follow your heart. Bless you.
It is said that Unara infused the spear of our ancestor Maruk with her power. Balakar Khan must have told the primalists about that legend. They have stolen the magic from Unara's children and populated it with the storm's sorcery infused into the ballista bolts. Why would the Nokun need such weapons? We shouldn't wait to find out. These energy bolts are being loaded onto the wagons for transport. Take my totems and know how to place the top one. My wind magic will smash them to pieces.
Go where the wind takes. Something is at the top of the rise. I will take a side route. Meet me up there.
looks like we probably might end up doing one dungeon quest here, or doing a dungeon here. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if he actually wants to or not. Yep, he does. Okay. I'm going to keep kind of going through. Who is this? Elf Druid player. Okay, whoever that is. Davis place on Discord. Okay. We're going to hop into a Discord call here. Okay. Let me hop over here. Here's the one.
Howdy.
Hey, yeah. How you doing, Green? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hang on. Please.
It's always something. Hold on a sec. All right. Can you hear me at all? Looks like everything on my end is okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Voice and video.
Can you hear me? Fib?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
All right, give me half a sec. Can you hear me at all? Hello, hello, hello? Why is this doing this? Hello? Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello? What is this doing? Is it on my end or is it on your end? You didn't mute me, did you, Green? Hello, 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 hello? I can hear myself talking. Okay, so I know that that's all in there. Input
Can you talk
devices.
again?
I am talking right now. Can you hear me at all? Hello, Green.
Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear.
I can hear you. I can hear green too, but I don't know if you can hear us.
I say I can hear both of you. I don't think he can hear us. Fixing my sound hand. Okay. No, don't need you. Anyway, what's this? Proto Drake heavy horns.
I just plowing through this expansion without paying attention. So
I'm trying to learn some of the extra stuff on here, just all the changes that they made to crafting and
yeah, I see I'm crafting stuff, but I don't know if I'm doing it the right way. And
oh, I know. Re, yesterday I think it was I got to 25 in mining. And it's like, here, select your specialization. And I'm like, I select my what now? And there's another wagon down. I don't think I spelled that right. Oh well.
Can someone talk for me, please?
yeah,
Hello?
Yeah, that ain't working.
What did you do to your sound system, Green?
All right, I'll be right back. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna try to reinstall Discord.
All right.
oh come on, that that was cheating.
What happened?
This dragon blew me off the cliff, and I was like, I had my back against the wall, and it still managed to throw me forward. I don't know how it did it, but
Got
it
mad
was
skills?
it was totally unfair.
That's right. Blame all the dragons. It's always their fault. That's why we're here.
I've got to try to fight this thing again, all over.
Don't stand too close to the edge.
Like I really wasn't. Like that's why it was really weird.
Testing. 1, 2.
We can hear you.
Testing. 1, 2.
Test, 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 test.
What is?
Hmm. Can't. Suppose I should actually sell off a bunch of the junk that I've in my bags.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Having not hit like an actual bank yet, I just keep having all these reagents and crap filling up my bags and
Oh my gosh, I feel like an idiot.
You had yourself on mute, didn't you?
No, I was changing my input device rather than my output device.
Nice.
Oopsies.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you turn off the overlay?
Yeah.
Now you're just getting fancy.
He's got to try and redeem his image somehow.
Is anyone else on that wants to go? Is Amaz coming or no?
He didn't have it yet. Let's see if he has it now.
My idol 240 guys
Nice.
with mostly greens.
I'm not gonna have a repeat of the pre-patch dungeon, am I? Where I pulled my entire group through it solo.
Well, you know.
It
Oh.
could happen.
Well, the thing is, like, I laughed so hard at it, and the best part to me was I was actually streaming it at the time when I was doing it. Was this is like the healer in there kept dying. He's just like, guys, I might be under geared for this. Like, all right, well, where are you at? Well, my item level's like 137. And we're like, what? No wonder you keep dying. You're like fresh level 60.
I'm 267. Is that any good?
I said that's pretty
You're higher
good.
than me. I mean, you're not 40 or like 70 yet, so.
No, 267. I did get a purple weapon, 312.
Oh, nice. I haven't even gotten any of those yet.
It just upgraded from a quest weapon.
Yeah, you just got one of the rare upgrades or epic upgrades.
Yeah.
Still getting, I'm used to this new UI.
What's that?
I'm still getting used to this new UI.
Yeah. I just put it on classic.
They don't have a target.
I haven't played in, wow, I guess it's probably, what, been about 5 years, Green?
Yeah. You did play in Battle for Azeroth, right?
No. Or no, wait. Yes. I just didn't do Shadowlands.
Okay.
You
it's
didn't
been
miss much.
about 2.5 years then, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. No. Well, I kind of stopped and I didn't raid
Did you do
all
the last
raids.
patch for BFA or?
No.
No. Yeah, it's probably closer to 4 or 5 years then.
Yeah.
How do I get out of queue here? IQ does the wrong thing. Yeah.
There's no way getting Seth in here, huh?
Yo, no. I don't think he's gonna come back for a while.
3 bosses, huh? I actually have to go back and actually turn this quest in then and see what I get from it.
The Ruby
I don't
UI.
remember it being very memorable, the quest tending for this.
We ready to do this thing?
Yeah.
Do this thing, party hard. Do 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 do.
I apologize if that's squishy.
I don't know, I haven't really... I just hotted you up, that's it. I'm just standing here.
Protect Melidrusa.
Is Gate Creeper a pet?
Allow them no
I
further.
have no idea.
Because they're taking more damage than you.
Do we have a hunter in here?
I wasn't sure if they were a pet, if they were just standing and shit like a moron.
Yeah, we've got a hunter in here, so it's probably a beast mastery pet. Which means they probably also have taunt turned on, which is why it's taking more damage.
Oh, can you guys hear me coughing?
No.
Not really.
But you just heard me talking?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think this mute button works then. How
This
about
is
now?
the
Can you hear me
anti-mute
talking?
button. It just makes your mic actually pick you up easier.
I guess. He's fighting the tail end of the flu or the cold or something.
Yeah, that's okay. I've got a stuffed up nose tonight.
I had COVID, a couple weeks ago.
Did you?
How many times?
That was number 2.
Ugh. My mom's tested positive for it after Thanksgiving.
Ooh. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was lasted 3 days.
I got it once, but I did lose like my taste buds and all that.
Too far away.
I'm here.
No.
Where's our resident Death Knight?
You know, Crane has not been on since he's gotten life aggro that one day.
Yeah.
So he ended up getting married?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's married.
Wow.
Yeah. He's been married for what, like 3 or 4 years now?
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Did he get out of the army yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I retired myself too, about 2 years ago.
So I have seen Crane. Was it Crane that got on? No, wait. So I saw somebody get on during the pre-patch. But now I'm questioning who it was. I thought it was Crane, but maybe it wasn't.
It was me. I
But
mean,
yeah, I saw you, but there was somebody else. There was somebody else who got on.
Melisandre, I have failed.
do we need to like kill something or do something? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, Crane was on. He was on November 28th. It's the last time I know that he was on.
Yeah.
What a loser. Yeah, he was giving me a hard time about coming on to play, so
I'm actually surprised that you came back, Dave.
and, you know, I got real sick for a real long time. I ended up with cancer and losing a kidney.
Dude, I'm so
Ugh.
sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good now. Yeah, so I didn't know what the heck I was gonna do for a while.
Themselves so that I could return these eggs to their natural state. You will not interfere. I consume you.
Ah.
I forgot this fight.
I never learned it. I mean,
I
if
hope I'm
guests
supposed
don't
to
fall
move
into
away.
that.
Fall away from that. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm the one that formed it.
But I need your strength, little one.
I wasn't sure if it, you know, if something launched on me and I had to wait till it did.
I've got my BGM is up to date and it hasn't yelled at me yet, so.
Yeah. Well, I doubt it will in a normal dungeon.
No, especially not when you consider the fact that we have a Warlock level 70 in here, so.
Now that you have
Alright,
secured
we
the
need to
pools
hop on
below,
the dragon, I guess.
I require
Yeah, you do.
immediate
See, I don't know why I
intervention.
don't remember that fight. That's weird. I just did it.
Because it's over in 5 seconds?
Well, like I said, I've just been kind of plowing through it. I haven't been paying much attention.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you do
So,
that. You just kind of
who is
put your
Urquhart?
head down and just kind of go, go, go.
Exposed life pools
Yeah.
are in
Who is
grave
Urquhart?
danger.
Because that's not a
A
dungeon.
powerful
Or that's
primalist
not a
is
boss.
attempting to burn all the nesting areas. You
Uh,
must clear them to get to her.
I kind of
I
heard
will
you.
keep watch
What
from
is
above
what?
while I
Who is
confront the
Urquhart?
dragon
Because
who is
I
leading
gotta
this
slay
assault.
Urquhart too.
Quickly,
Oh, I don't know.
save as many
Urquhart's
as
the
you
last
can.
boss.
according to this. Gotta do Kokia and yeah,
And Urquhart Storvain.
yeah.
I need to get closer.
You know, it's funny. I ended up having to move around some of my spells because muscle memory kept making me want to hit my 3 button, and I was like, something was there before that wasn't there before. That's not there now.
Yeah, no.
So then I started going through it. Yeah, my damn wild growth. That's what I used to hit there. So I was like, it's funny that I had muscle memory of how to heal.
Cole would let me join the raid group again. Bib?
Well, he might, but you'll have to talk to him about that one.
What?
So you'd have to talk to him about that one.
Well done.
He was mad
You
that
have
I left in
secured the
the first
first
place.
pool.
Well, it wasn't so much the fact that you left; it was how you left that really kind of teed him off.
How I left? Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was how I left.
You said that he's like I can't remember, I don't know exactly what it was that you told him, but he's like you said that you were gonna be out for the night or something, and then you tried to go incognito and sneak into the other raid group. Which he's like, I don't care if you wanted to do that, just don't tell me that you are gonna be out for the night and then try to sneak into a different group on us.
I didn't remember that.
You little sneaky bastard.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I wasn't going to join or something, and I was talked into it by someone.
So.
Probably wasn't the smartest.
I don't know. He's probably more inclined to let you back in than he is to let Harris back in.
I'm actually debating whether or not I even want to raid, actually. So.
Oh, because we ended up taking a break last expansion. We didn't get a AOTC for Sylvanas.
Yeah, neither did we.
Keep clearing them out.
Did you do the
not
last
let the
dungeon?
primalists desecrate this.
Yeah, we got AOTC for Zereth Mortis, for Sepulchre.
Okay.
So we came back and did that, and then we did normal for all of the Fated raids so that we could get the mount. But somebody had asked about if we want to do an achievement, and we were like, nope, we're done.
Yeah. Last expansion was kind of a terrible expansion.
Well, the other side of it was that we wiped on Anduin on normal difficulty 89 times. And then we did similar wiping on him in heroic, and we were just kind of like, we only downed them once each time. I think we might have downed him on normal like twice, but we just started locking out afterwards. We were like, we're done. We don't want to fight this fight anymore.
I don't know if I'm gonna raid or not. I should probably apologize to him if I did that because that would be fun.
He's on right now.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to take this tier either. I think he's going straight DPS.
Yeah.
You are almost to the master of these minions. Hurry onwards, champion.
Alright. Now what? Like, I feel like we just made a full circle.
We've almost made a full circle. We need to destroy one more Blaze-bound destroyer, it looks like.
Oh, there it is.
So I think we go in a full circle back to the guy that was standing in front of us.
Oh, it's the first time I've used this much mana before since playing this game.
Yeah.
Yay?
Yeah, the raid group that I ended up joining with was with them die, they're not
The last
doing
pool
this,
is safe.
I guess.
She is exposed.
Are they not?
Attack that primalist before she can summon reinforcements.
But I don't know if I have time to raid, to be honest with you. So alright, so where
We go back to the beginning. Just go straight.
yeah, no, this guy right here. There he is.
Yeah, Maz, Ellie hasn't raided in multiple tiers. Maz is probably not gonna raid.
I will probably like just join a pug group, to be honest with you, if I did do anything, but I can't do things from on a regular. Whoa,
Well,
dude!
he's a level 70 warlock. He's just kind of going.
I get it, but why not just go do heroic?
Might not have a high enough item level to do a heroic.
Whoa.
I'm good.
Yeah, I saw that. I just trained real quick. Dang it, she keeps launching that thing at me and
Yep, got chest piece.
Here, okay.
Ooh, that's a good upgrade.
Vile monster! I protected these life pools. No!
I haven't even looked at the rotation for tanking. This is the first time I'm tanking on this attack. So I know that the rotation has changed, but you know it's not that difficult.
You're a tank. The primary focus is to stay alive.
True. Keep aggro and stay alive. Right?
Do that, and you'll be better than some of the tanks I've been with recently.
I take some of them last X back.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
I mean, in a rating too. So.
Oh, did you do it in raiding?
I enjoy tanking. It's fun.
It can definitely be interesting. I've tanked a little bit on my Demon Hunter. I've done it more on my Warrior and my Death Knight, though.
Yeah.
I used to tank with a warrior back in the old days.
Ye olden days.
Yeah, like Molten Core, that kind of those days.
Mm.
I played a little bit of Wrath, and it took me 14 hours to get from 60 to 16.
Oh gosh.
Or no, 72 or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't.
I don't know how I feel about this flying though.
I like
The dragon riding. It's interesting. I think it's interesting.
the mechanic.
It definitely gets different as the more and more sigils you get, and you can unlock more stuff with it.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
Yeah, so as you collect the sigils, I haven't actually gotten to the main hub yet to see if you can do it there. But there's a spot in the Waking Shores where you can upgrade your dragon riding and gain new things with it. So
Oh, that is Urquhart. Okay. And that's not what he's. Oh, Kai. It's two bots.
Kyriaka and Urquhart Storvin.
It's too far away.
Okay, so that's what that does.
Sucked into something.
These will cause ground. Looks like it goes away after a certain amount of time.
On normal, at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that was the
crap.
thing. We were when we did the faded dungeon runs at the end of last expansion. We kept trying to remember what the mechanics were, because we're like, oh yeah, it's this. I'm like, wait, was that a normal mechanic or a heroic mechanic?
Yeah. Hey, there we go. Give me some gear.
I got a chest piece.
That'll work. Ooh, I got a new shield.
Nice.
Walls are safe for the moment.
You also got one of the
Still a threat. We must be vigilant.
customizations.
Be caught off guard again.
Well, that was
Was
a
it-
fun dungeon.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Not sure I quite understood the mechanics because of that stupid 70 warlock who just kind of.
We just kind of got yanked through by him. He was just like, I'm getting this done. It is only my 18th dungeon run of the day.
I don't know what the numbers. I'm looking at meters, but I don't know what numbers are good and bad now.
Yeah, no. They didn't do a squash before this expansion, so it's actually throwing my stuff off a little bit too in my head.
Did I level? Oh, I guess I did. Well, why is my experience bar empty?
Primal Reverence Windwall, what's this? Oh, come on.
They have captured Onara herself. Oh, did you want to talk to me? Fair skies.
I don't want to spill blood. Must be stopped.
Go where the wind takes you.
At least I know this.
Follow your heart. Bless you. Stay safe. Go where the wind takes you. Follow me. We must free Onara. I need to get closer. This will draw attention, so keep the guards busy.
How did this thing protect you from anything?
That is what protect you from anything.
Okay. This. Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought the hammer was the shield. But it's not. Okay.
You're having a hard time reading today too, Green.
I am.
First rune is dispelled.
Want I queue for another one?
Sure.
I'm here.
Let's here do a random one this time since you got it. So, alright.
Great. Second here, I'm in the middle of a fight with a rare spawn.
So trying out engineering.
How's that working out for you?
I haven't done anything with it yet, so I don't know.
Well, that was quick.
Well, Green's a tank. Tanks usually queue in the seconds.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh. So how old are the little ones now, Green? Okay.
We are.
Well, see, I guess I haven't been gone that long because I remember when she was born.
Yeah. We are in the waiting game to adopt another one, but we haven't been chosen yet by.
Come on.
Ooh, this is a new one.
I think this one.
This one is you got to travel
I think this
like
is
to
the
each little
Maruk. Yeah, the Maruk one. Oh, good, because I have 2 quests in this one.
Yeah, you got to travel to each location.
Okay.
I
So
welcome
I figured this
you,
was gonna
Mars
be. Yeah,
Rim.
this is a big one.
When the winds are still, I will suspect the worst.
Now you can take the flight
The
points
Terai,
and do it, or
Shikar,
you
and
can fly with
Umir
your
clans
dragon to it.
must
Oh,
rise
really?
to free
Interesting.
Yeah.
and defeat Balakar Khan.
Yeah, see, here's the flight point
Do
up
what
here.
must be done to prepare them. Our combined
Alright, let's go to
forces
the Battle
will
of
meet
Spears.
outside Nokudan Hold. I will await you there.
You're taking the flight path?
Time grows
Yeah,
short.
to the Battle of Spears.
Ride the winds of
Okay, hold
Olara's
on.
fury to reach them quickly.
That's what I figured to go to that one. I just flew my own dragon.
I considered it, but I figured I'd just take the flight path for right now and see what it's like. This flight path is reasonably slow.
I can spare no hunters for the Kanamatra now. The proto-dragon Granith was nearly in our grasp when Balakar's warriors ambushed us. We must retake our weapons of war and drive the Nokud back. When Granith's blood soaks the ground, our purposes can
Okay.
align.
So I guess we just go and start.
Yeah, you see those big yellow dots? You gotta clear all that.
Big yellow. Oh, okay, got it.
I cat. Oof.
Get out of that. Oh, okay.
It didn't do that much to you anyway.
I had a shield up too.
You're a paladin. You always have a shield up.
Well, you know, for the most part, I tried.
I remember back in Legion when you guys had the dummy shield.
I know. That thing was so nice.
Take some of these.
Oh, taunt this guy. Okay, now what?
You
Just
gotta
those
take out the
yellow
other 2
on your-
dots.
See them in your mini map?
These dots.
The
You know,
big
see the
there
big
they are.
yellow
I see them.
dots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, okay, I see him now. I was opening up the map. I was not looking at the mini map.
Yeah, they're on the mini map.
Nobody looks at map.
Well, you know.
Dang. This one's putting in a lot of damage for some reason.
I've had that a couple of times where I've just been fighting like rare spawns. Or not even rare spawns, just random mobs out in the world, and all of a sudden I look down because my screen just flashes red. And I'm like, wait, how on earth did I go from like 80% health to 30?
Yeah. Do any of you guys have a a random whelpling drake that comes in and helps you?
Yes.
What is that?
I have no clue.
I love it, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, where the hell is that coming
Random
from?
whelpling drake. I don't think I have
Yeah,
that.
it's only in a certain area that I was getting it in.
The area I'm in now is he's still showing up. He either heals. Well, I don't know if it was in the area I was in, but he was either healing me or one-shotting the thing I was fighting.
Granite has landed. Strike now.
There's a level 70 dude in here now.
Yep. Got a lot of health.
Whoa, come on. Why is it hitting me? Oh, I'm in front of him?
Yes.
I wasn't
you gotta
even
stand
paying
this.
attention to that. Damn it. It won't let me release.
Nope, not till the boss is either dead or we all dead. And Green's the only one who's still left up.
It does the whole area, though. There's got to be a way to stop that.
Well, that was so much necessarily like stopping.
Yeah, because it covers the entire area.
So it's, yeah, that's the thing. I was kept looking down to see if it's like, oh, there's got to be something on the ground. And no, there's nothing down there to let me know where exactly I'm supposed to go.
I don't remember it doing that last time either, so...
We'd miss something?
This boss, or this dungeon's gonna be a pain in the butt on Mythic Plus.
It's definitely going to be interesting on Mythic Plus.
Granite has landed. Strike now.
So, where's the dungeon guide?
He's right here.
So, inflicts high damage. And like knocks them away. Okay.
Tectonic Stomp inflicts high nature damage to players. Fire the Dragon Killer Lance. I wonder if that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get this Dragon Killer Lance fired at him when he starts doing that.
That would make sense. Yeah, because there's really no way getting out of that.
Nope.
Oh, somebody got us attacked. Hang on.
Oop, dang it. I need to keep remembering that I don't have that same button tied to while I'm actually on the mount.
Oh man, they're targeting the shit out of me.
I'm trying.
No, you're good.
My taunt is a 10-second cooldown. So,
Stay alive, stay alive.
ooh.
Full though.
Too far away.
Oops, that plays.
Okay. You ready, Dave?
Yeah.
think this is where we need to fire it.
Yeah, but there's no way of getting on it.
There, somebody
Let's get
fired
on
it.
I mean, that's kind of a fun mechanic.
It's definitely interesting.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, it's up top over there. We fire
I'm
it
next
when
to it.
Okay.
now's when we
Here
want it.
comes during a eruption here.
There we go. Yep. Then we fired it. So it's probably if we can get like a ranged DPS
Yeah.
or a ranged heal to stand up next to him.
The Shikar will hunt Balakar down at Nokuden Hold.
Hey, where's the flight path at?
If you just fly from here, go down to the Raging Tempest.
Oh,
So the
wait,
flight's up
hang
there,
on.
but we can just
I
fly with our actual mounts. That'd
I
probably
don't
be
have
easier.
my mount here. Hang on.
What?
Where is this stupid? Where's my mounts?
Renewed Proto Drake?
Elections. There it is. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, just go to this one.
Wait, which one?
The
Just
one
go
at the
down to the
bottom.
next one. We'll just go in a circle.
Yeah, that'd probably be best.
Clan Nokud has used
Oh,
Onaro's
shoot.
song to conjure an avatar of the storm. Blasphemy! The storm must be quieted and the elemental within it defeated before Clan O'Neill can join the Kanamatra. Their primalist allies have
The only thing is we probably should all actually figure out a spot to land.
destroy them.
I was just right above you. There's an empty spot over there.
Oh wait. Hang on. I landed in the middle of mobs.
Just
Green.
fly back up, or did you jump off?
No, they dismounted me.
Hang on, I'm coming.
What are we gonna do with you, Green?
I know, right? Well, I thought these were you guys, and then I landed, and then the stupid thing just dismounted.
And then they tried to kill you.
Yeah.
Didn't necessarily disprove that it wasn't us, but you know.
Truly a blasphemy, son. Continue your work.
Can't attack that target.
Let's go this way first. I don't know if I like this dungeon yet. To be honest with you.
This dungeon has a lot of space to it.
It does.
The primalist power.
It's not
It's like
really.
They always have to put in this open world.
Yeah. It'll be
Yeah,
interesting
like
to
the
see once we
pirate
actually
one.
get into Mythic Plus what the actual pathing in this dungeon looks like.
think I remember it now. I think this is the one, if you're too far away, it targets you.
Oh, goody.
With the
One
tank
more
should be
totem.
far away.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, Maz went
There
offline.
we go. Storm surge cloud over
Oh, something's hitting me.
Don't stand in the thunderbolts on the ground.
I didn't even see it. Wow.
Alright, so we need to go.
Well, we need to kill this mob here, because he's gonna be right in the middle of the boss.
It's too far away.
I thought that was half the fun.
I need to get closer.
Are they changing Mythic Plus again?
Not as far as I am aware of. They might be upgrading the, or changing the, final affix for this season.
Yeah.
Just because it was just kind of like, you want to run melee? Well, screw you.
That was last season.
No, that was this season. Like because they were test running it on the beta, and it was just literally like, I don't remember what they call it. It was like Storm Surge or something, but it was like everybody gets a circle around them, and you can't stand next to each other, and then it just
Oh,
sends
yeah.
off something in all four directions from it. So it's like you get in a small spot with all melee, and you basically just are almost a guaranteed wipe. So I think they were going to work on it because it also stuns you after like a second of it popping, at least at that time.
Polar. I'll help you with
The final totem crumbles. Now take down the avatar of the storm.
I have to kill the avatar.
Target something first.
Have to kill Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I wasn't aware. You're a primalist, Harry.
that. Oh, really?
I'm going to assume we don't want to actually be too close. Oh, crud.
Now? Like, my quick one is supposed to get
When in doubt, I go inside the bubble.
pain in the butt.
And down. I would say that's an easy boss fight, but I don't actually know the mechanics of that boss fight still, so
We will journey to no
beyond don't stand and shit.
Fly, outsider.
Thrashing wind. Ah, that's plate. I can't do plate.
There we go. Now it's working. Goodness.
Beat it against your desk for a couple minutes, it always works.
Well, I got a new mouse.
Yeah, well, there's your problem.
desecrated the graves of our first ancestors, Tira and Maruk.
I just about landed in the middle of a bunch of people and got, wait a second, where'd everybody else go?
I figured this hill was safe enough and it was close enough to maneuver.
Probably. This is definitely going to be an interesting Mythic Plus dungeon.
I can't attack that.
Eagles will feast on your flesh.
Yes, it is working. So turn it back up. Turn it off and back on again.
Green, you didn't want those wrists, did you? I say I'd go for him, but I'm not a plate wearer, so I can't use them.
These guys come from. They're giving me the beating of a lifetime.
I don't have a target.
So we got 2 more to do.
I don't know if that was the smart thing to do to get 2 packs, but it happened.
I don't know. Nobody knows 100% what the best routing is yet, so.
Well, I meant because I'm still kind of a squishy tank, so.
We got a 70 character in here. He can take care of it for us, right?
Yeah, sure. But 70 characters are in here. They're either fresh 70s or. You know?
He's got more health than me, is what I'm going off of here.
I am the messenger of death.
Oh, there's my soul.
Raise me again.
Wait, your soul?
Yeah, so apparently it rips our souls out and it shows up somewhere nearby. We need to go pick them up.
Just like that theater of pain boss, huh?
Yep, same concept. No, get outside of the bubble.
I mean, I guess a lot of these mechanics are the same. And this is the thing, like, this is what bugs me about Blizzard. Is they go, oh, this is a good mechanic, so it is a dungeon, so let's make it a part of the mob
I
mechanic.
don't have a target.
It's like, can't you guys come up with, like, something a little bit more creative at least?
Well, I mean, they basically recycle certain mechanics that have been around since Classic. So they come up with something new and interesting, see how well it works, and half the time people are like, that wasn't that great of a mechanic. Oh, it's like, so all the mobs should have that mechanic now, is what you're saying.
Or they go, oh good, that's what we were going for, the mechanics that you hate, so let's change it to it does more damage now. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
that poor guy can't face his ancestors now. Killed him.
Which one were we
This is one?
missing? Oh, I think I
What?
was sitting there going like, why is the boss not here? It's like, oh, because these two have to come down and then we can kill them.
Necromancers? On our sacred grounds?
This is what has become of our legacy? You shall pay for this blasphemy with your lives. Flee before me!
Get out of that. I don't know if you're supposed to bring them together or not, but I am.
My error.
They probably like enrages them or something.
Damage received to this creature. Damage received by this creature is copied to the other creature in the lifelink. So it looks like, at least on normal, looks like they're both together on their health.
So bringing them together is actually a good thing because then you can just cleave them down.
Yep. At least on normal.
Yeah.
Ah, didn't get out.
This is the end, defilers.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
And they're down.
Peace. At last.
Protect my children.
Still no gear. Dang it.
No, they didn't up the gear drops from last expansion, was one of the biggest things people complained about.
Balakov Khan is beyond mercy. Clan Tirai will join our Khan at Nokuden Hold.
I'm following Dave, so I assume that he knows where he's going.
Did you see that? I got just
Ooh, I just got
What
dropped
was
off my
that?
mount.
yeah, me too. Whoa, yeah, I keep getting dropped off.
Yeah, we're getting...
Well, that's not good because
So, like, even if I'm jumping up, I'm still getting pushed down by the lightning, so we...
yeah.
Wait.
So I guess we can't take the dragon mounts.
Nope, so we probably have to... We can probably get the dragon mounts to a certain point.
Or we can't cut across that way, and we had to go around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's probably like a certain area around the boss that we can't go to, and so you have to actually... Supposed to go to where the start of the path upwards is.
Damn rules.
How dare Blizzard actually make us do the dungeon properly? I want to break the dungeon. Ah,
Wait for everyone to get here.
doo-doo, doo-doo.
Ah. I still have a cough from when I had COVID too.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I keep muting my mic. I'm coughing up a storm.
It's too far away.
Ooh.
It's a long fear.
Very long fear. Dun, dun, range. I can interrupt that fear, huh? Yep, the blood pulling the side.
My assumption as to what it is. Come here, my little demon soul.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
At least we'll have dungeon stuff to turn in.
Well, yeah.
I need to get
Which I have a quest for this one, but I don't.
I did.
I didn't know that.
Oh no, this is the second zone. You've got a little ways before you.
No, I'm actually just about to enter the second up zone. I just finished the first up zone main.
Oh great, we got chain fears. No, actually, it's just the funny thing I was laughing at is earlier today I went and did like all the optional stuff. Or was doing a bunch of
Yeah.
optional stuff.
That's
And
what I was doing, which is why I still haven't made it to the second zone. But I have the quest to start the second zone.
Yeah. I did all of the, I got all of the sigils out of the Waking Shores yesterday and finished all the races there.
Yeah.
I just finished the
races are
escort
fun. I
quest.
enjoy those.
The what ones?
The escort quest. I just did that big long one with the minotaurs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I finished that up yesterday.
I just finished that up today.
Yeah.
I keep going around to try and.
Whoa.
Holy.
Somebody's kicking your butt, dude.
Yes, no.
I'm feared green, so be careful. Like on the other side of the planet.
Forgot that bubble makes you drop aggro. Golly.
I saw it coming, but didn't get over to him in time to try and interrupt it. I am stunned right now. I cannot move. There we go.
You need to interrupt those fears.
The fears need to get interrupted, and then they also seem to have a. I got frozen in place by like the Thunder Fury's call or whatever.
Yeah, that you can get out of.
Can you?
I will use Onara's power for more than breezes and blessings. My storm will bring forth a mightier Maruk. Greatness awaits us.
I need to get closer.
I'm guessing if you stand still too long, something comes up underneath you.
Possibly.
It's too far away.
Or maybe it's just coming after the healer.
It might just be a certain distance away. Range, DPS.
Yeah, it's just ravaging fear. Or
It's targeting me every time.
Yeah,
There's
it's
somebody.
yeah, deal it.
I need to target something first.
Alright, let's kill this idiot.
Fidget.
Easy.
Your skulls will shatter beneath my range.
Well, yeah. Fear.
Too far away.
I couldn't get rid of it. 'Cause it wasn't an option.
So what is he doing? Siphoning power. Okay.
I assume that this is where we take out the ads.
Probably. Well, he's siphoning the power. You mean?
Well, since everything that I'm doing while I'm nearby him is he's immune to.
Yeah.
I don't have a target. I'm out of range.
Immune. What is that?
I kind of laugh at some of the things that these bosses do from just a lore-based perspective. Here, I've stolen this spirit's power. Feel my wrath. Dude, a year ago we were killing an old god and taking on creatures
Well,
that is
you
from the
know
dawn of
that-
time.
Well, the old gods are back because Theria took power of the old gods, so. So, I bet you have to fight an old god again. How many old gods do we have to kill?
They're all dead.
They're all dead?
Nazoth was the last one.
You sure?
Yep. Oop, I got pants.
Hey, I hit level 64.
I hit 68. Alright, so what do I need to put this point into?
Good question.
This one.
I got leveled again too. That's crazy.
Sweet.
I mean, it helped that we got 60,000.
Now we get to go turn in quests and, you know.
See that this confused me. So I have to have. So I'm a healer, but I have to put points in the other bracket sometimes.
Yes, same here.
I know, that's the
Okay.
thing about this talent tree, is it just feels a
get
little
what they were
arbitrary
trying
as to what you're supposed to actually do.
I get what they were trying to do because they're trying to get the old talent tree back to classic while keeping the other stuff. And
Yeah.
I was just like, I wish you would just go back to the classic talent tree, to be honest with you. You know?
I say, they're trying to combine the best of both worlds, and I'm not really sure if they capture the essence of either.
So, protection points. Alright, so, got 2 in there. Do I need... Paladin
One more
point.
to go.
We
We
got a
will
paladin point
succeed.
here.
There we go. Ooh, cutscene.
Halt! Get away from... Do not...
Is this what passes for a mystic of the Maruk?
Oh, Nara! I am sorry.
Pathetic.
I'm glad to see you are okay. Bless you.
Probably reset my talents and do multi-target, huh? Rather than single target.
I mean, that's all I've been focusing on right now. I figured once I actually hit level 70, I'd just import both of them over and set them up as their own.
Yeah.
Follow quickly. You must tell the Kanamatra all that has happened.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so you can do different loadouts.
Yeah.
I need to
Cool.
get
They really tried to do like just about everything is customizable. So you can do talent trees, you can keep multiple different loadouts altogether. I really like the fact they allowed you just to import loadouts.
Right. Guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna quest for a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go turn in some stuff.
I think I might hit the bed.
Yeah, I'm not too far away from that part of it myself, but I definitely want to turn some stuff in first.
8:20.
It's 9:20 my time, but man, I've been sick and tired a lot
You
this
still in
last week.
Texas, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah. Remember that house I kept showing you guys on the screen? You guys were laughing at me. That
Yeah, you buy it?
I built one pretty similar to it.
No, I didn't buy it. I decided to build it instead.
The only thing it doesn't have is the pool, but it's like 3,200 square feet,
Why
1,000 square
did you
foot
That's
garage.
pretty
get
good.
pool in it?
I just hadn't done it yet. I got in my office. I got a fridge, ice maker, mini bar.
Bigger than my house.
What's
Ah,
that?
I'm an
Your
idiot.
house is bigger than my house.
You
By
probably paid a lot more for it because you're in
300 square
Colorado.
feet.
You in Colorado still?
Yeah, Colorado Springs. So we paid $415 for our house.
And how big is it?
It's 3,000 square feet.
Evenly?
Yeah. And it is now worth about 675,000.
I paid 560 for mine, so it's a little over. It's 3,270, but then the garage is 1,000 extra feet too. So
Nice.
and all brick and rock. So, but I think this house probably over there would probably cost like 6, 7, huh?
Probably, yeah.
I know.
This house was built in 1975 too.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I know, cause man, California, all those people are coming over here to buy
I
houses
know. I wish
because.
California would just stay in California. Like I don't want those freaking Democrats coming to my state and ruining everything.
Well, I'm just worried of the housing costs. I mean, they were selling their homes over there for 2 million, coming over here buying the same house or bigger for half that, or
Yeah.
even a quarter of that.
Yeah, the sheer difference in housing prices between states is insane.
You
Yeah.
still in Ohio, Fib?
Yep, I'm still in Ohio.
Nice. Nice. I
You
got
guys have
offered a job in Ohio. Turned it down.
You guys have state taxes in Ohio though, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
You not have state taxes in Texas?
No.
We have state taxes in Colorado too.
I don't think they're as bad though.
No, but state taxes. So, like, I probably pay about 3 grand, 4 grand a year in state taxes.
And then you have property taxes on top of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
but our property taxes here in Colorado Springs are pretty low. Are pretty low. It's only about $1,500 a year is what I'm paying for this house. So.
Okay.
But honestly, I would rather pay higher property taxes and less state taxes because it's the property taxes that go to the schools and stuff, and our schools suck. So.
Yeah, we
I'll
have
leave the truth.
we have high property taxes, but it just goes right to the schools mostly. We don't have state taxes.
Mm.
What do you seek?
I need to find a safe place. I guess I have a Hearthstone, don't I?
I'm still confused at how the whole gliding thing works exactly because every once in a while I just get a burst of speed and I don't remember hitting a wind.
What do you mean? Because you've got the two abilities to
Yeah,
start out with. You got the uprising and a dash.
yeah. Well, and is without hitting those. Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, but what I don't like is sometimes you're flying and then all of a sudden you just start to drop off. Like it would normally look like you should be able to glide to that place you're looking at, but then you just kind of fall straight down. That's the problem I have.
Yeah, I think because they definitely stole the mechanic from the Arkham series, the way that you glide around in there with Batman. But it feels like this one isn't as refined as that is. It feels very
Right.
strange.
And then so like, I don't think they're ever going to open normal flying in this area, right?
Well, they said at one point that they weren't going to. So we'll
But then,
see if they ever, decide to just say, "Hey, you can
Say they're
just do
not
normal
going to at
flying."
first, and then
But
all of a sudden they do.
well, yeah, but I mean, like,
well, they
they,
changed the requirements for like be able to fly in Legion and Draenor and all that stuff. So,
yeah,
see,
but you buy the special edition, like, here's this cool mount and all this. Oh, by the way, you can't use it in this expansion.
well, that's just like they had this week. I don't know if it's still up or not, but it's like, oh, if you have your Twitch account linked and you watch at least 4 hours, we'll give you this Fell Drake flying mount. And I was like, okay, but it's
Didn't you
almost
live stream?
worthless.
Yeah.
Didn't you live stream that
Knowledge
entire
draws a siege
both those
you.
dungeons?
Yeah, I did.
Was watching?
What?
Was anyone watching?
I don't think so. I didn't have it up all the whole time, and I wasn't looking over there. I have a bigger audience on YouTube than I do on Twitch right now, so
Okay, nice.
And do you talk through the whole thing, like when you're going live and stuff?
yeah, I'm talking to him right now. So
Can they hear us?
probably.
What's up, people?
What's that? Dave is a dick. Oh wait.
Am I gonna do it right? It's with that.
You forgot to put giant in front of that.
Oh right.
Uh,
Now, Dave, I didn't want to lie, but
Uh-oh. Was I supposed to sell that?
I don't know.
I actually need to go upgrade my Drake. I haven't upgraded him since I got it. So,
Well, that'll help. Like the first upgrade you get gives you 4 of those. Gives you 1 more of the stamina
I
boost
do have
things.
stamina boost. I haven't upgraded since I gotten that fourth stamina boost.
Oh.
Right away.
Yeah. So what's next? You got the 3. So you get the. While moving at slower speeds, surge effectiveness is increased to 125%. Vigor regeneration is accelerated to 1 vigor for every 25 seconds on the ground. And Thrill of the Skies generates 1 vigor every 10 seconds. So those are all
I
pretty
found
good
a
things.
rare elite, but I can't attack him.
Punch him in the face. Do it. I gotta sit down and actually try and figure out how jewel crafting and what I can actually do.
I need to figure out alchemy and engineering. I haven't even looked at it yet. I doubt I will be raiding much this expansion. Between school and everything, I just don't and work and family. I just don't really have time.
Yeah.
Dave, you married?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Guess I didn't realize that you got married
Forever.
for forever.
Yeah.
I thought you were separated.
No. I've
Why
got
do I think that?
I've got 4 monkeys too. Like they're already grown up and gone.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're an old fart.
Yeah.
Well, you're a giant dick, but you're an old fart.
I'm not that old. How old are you?
I'll be 35 next month.
Well, yeah, I guess I am old then.
You guess you're older than me?
It's probably like
You're what?
10 years.
So what is
Oh,
this? Random
yeah, so
stats.
you're not
Random
50
stat.
yet, so you're good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I already have that. Let's craft one of these.
Okay.
Ah.
Tempted to drop these optional quests in this area and go ahead and head to the second zone.
I need to
And just go
get
back through these optional quests later. You've obtained a regent bag. What's a regent bag?
a reagent bag. So this expansion, they added a 5th bag slot just for reagents.
Really?
Yep.
Look at that.
So it helps
Yeah,
to.
but some of the reagents don't actually go into the bag. I had to actually clean them up myself.
I say mine
That was
aren't in
kind
there,
of
but that's because mine's been filled for a while.
In there.
But yeah, so Taylor should be able to craft at some point 34 slot bags, and I've heard that the reagent bags that they can craft go up to 36 slots. So
I mean, I currently have 32 slot bags, so are you a tailor?
my warrior is. I haven't brought him over yet. I'm gonna probably try and get him up here this weekend.
I started a dragon dude.
The Drakthir. Yeah, my Drakthir. Actually, I think my Drakthir's a Taylor too. Oh wait, I can unlock specialization now in my jewel crafting. All right, so what do we have here? Now, part of the problem with this is I don't really understand what some of these are actually meant to do.
Yeah. Well, I looked at the. They made some significant changes to the way that professions work.
Oh yeah, they made a lot of changes this expansion. This is all brand new. But I was looking
So
at it.
far, I'm liking it. So far.
Yeah.
So
Well, I was
far.
looking at it before, and like because I got my mining one up, and it's just like I got up to a point where it's like, here's plus 10 deftness while I'm mining. I'm like, what exactly does that improve? I was like, that's not a stat that I'm used to seeing. Some of these I kind of laugh at more. Like this one has an on learning specialization. Jewel crafting is 10% faster. I'm like, so it finishes in 6 seconds instead of 7 seconds? It's not like it takes long to do something. And then in the long run, it doesn't actually matter a ton because once I max out jewel crafting, I'll be able to unlock everything. It just depends on where I'm going to be specialized at early on.
I'm just not finding a lot of materials for leather working. I mean, I'm skinning every damn thing under the sun, but it's not like before where like so many scraps make a certain higher item that you need or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I need resilient leather, and I can't make it.
Well, that's kind of the thing is they made a big deal out of how this expansion, as you make stuff, you'll get basically better at making it. You can produce higher quality of it. But that, to me, I just kind of looked at that. It's like, so I have to spend a bunch of time to improve it to a point where it's actually useful. I don't know. I'm still trying to. The only thing
Yeah,
that's made me happy is the fact I can make rings and necks at like 310, so I can just throw one of those on and boost my item level up a little bit.
right.
Yes, I figured out how to move my frames around.
gotta go to Stormwind in the auction house or something and just buy a bunch of leather. See how much it is.
Early. We're still practically early expansions, which probably cost a decent amount. I don't know how many. There's a decent number of people who have finished, so I don't know. Oh wait, there is a sigil back over here. Probably, yep, there you are. Top of the mountain. Glyph, whatever. The only major downside I have to like the dragon riding is the fact that it's like if I run out of these boosts, then I'm gonna have to sit and stand there. I can't actually fly around or do anything when I'm trying to.
That's my problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my entire problem with it.
So I want to go up here and get this glyph or sigil at the top of a mountain, and now I'm just sitting here because I don't have anything boosts, and I can't exactly jump up to get it. That, and I've had multiple times where I jump up and start flying away from an enemy I mean to attack because that's not the button I use to attack. That's now my
Yeah.
updraft button.
Yeah.
That'll work. Okay. I need to go fly to the top of this tower to upgrade my dragon, huh?
Oh yeah, that's the one that makes you go get that sigil first.
Yeah. Where's the tower?
That was one of the worst ones to have to get. There we go. And now I'm sitting on the top of the head of the huge frickin' statue in the middle of the plains.
Look at the view. I am a little lost. Where is this?
You're
So
right
that
next.
leather's
Skytop is
17 gold apiece. That's a
Is it?
lot.
Skytop Observatory. That's where I need to go, right?
Yes, you need to go to Skytop Observatory. Yeah. I say we're still relatively early on in the expansion, so the vast majority of people haven't quite gotten to the point where they're willing to just up and start selling all their leather pieces.
Goodbye. How is your health?
Is there a major city?
May your arrows
Yes, later on in the expansion, I haven't reached it yet. I saw the map for it earlier when I was went on Twitter earlier today.
Yeah.
So there is a major city. I think that it's in uh I think it is called Thalaraz whatever this zone's name is.
Algerez.
Yeah.
Zone.
I think it's over there and I think the city has the same name as that, so
Okay.
Are you good? Farewell, then. Heed your blind spots. Goodbye.
The hell is Braun?
greetings. Good luck.
Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Show me your hand.
well, last time I checked, but you never know anymore.
Fury. Then rest.
dragon glyphs.
Yeah.
Where's the glyph hunter achievements? Okay.
They're on your map.
They
If you
are?
pull up your map, they're the little like red things. Red and yellow things on it.
Golden dragon goblet in the middle of Waking Shores.
Yeah. They're all usually up pretty high. I don't know how to do this. I've got this daily quest that I discovered, and it's like 2 wandering Argali return to the herd. I'm like, okay, but I can't click on them, and I run close to them. They start running, but it doesn't feel like I have any control over where they're running. And they gave me a dog, but I don't have any control over the dog.
You get the glyphs by doing the races.
No. That's a different achievement. The glyphs are just all over the map. You just have to run into them and pick them up. That's it.
Except I don't see them on the map. So, oh no, that's not.
See the little red and yellow swinkles?
On the mini map or on the main map?
Main map.
Oh, I don't see anything like that.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a plugin for it.
It might be my rare. It might be my rare scanner actually. Now that I think about it.
What is the rostrum of transformation?
Yeah, because I have I literally
Yep.
have just called rare scanner, so it shows me a bunch of stuff like that. So that might actually be it. I didn't actually think about that before.
Man, I got so much shit in my bank. I don't know what to do with it.
That's the worst part about not hitting like a hub city early on in an expansion. I just got a butt ton of reagents, and I'm like, okay, so do I need to keep these? Do I not need to keep these? Do I send these to one of my alt characters because they're going to be the ones to use them?
Right? I'm selling a bunch of leather goods that I'm making. That's cool.
That's always good.
I have 500,000 gold myself.
That's nice.
I have a quarter of a million. I wasn't sure if that was a lot or not.
All that really kind of depends on who you ask.
Wait,
There are players on here who have the maximum amount at 10 million gold.
Really, that's the max you can have?
Oh, they upped it back in BFA from 5 to 10.
what is this, guys?
What is what? That thing you're floating above your head?
That's a sigil.
That's a sigil you already got. That's why it's grayed out instead of gold.
So that's one of those sigil thingies.
Yeah,
but you
that's one
already
of
got
those
it.
dragon glyphs, sigils, whatever.
But you already have it.
Well,
Range. I need to get closer.
It's too far away. It's still uncharted.
Here, I'll talk like a whippersnapper, or like an old person.
Like,
Yeah, you kids.
Flying ceiling, you could fly as high as you wanted.
Back in my day, you had to press the space bar and go flying straight up. None of this glide nonsense.
so, do the Dracure glide like a demon hunter?
They can glide like a demon hunter. They can also glide like our dragon mounts do.
Really?
Yep. So the Dracthyr can actually fly. I haven't actually tested it out long range to see how long you could actually go, but my assumption is it's very similar to the way the dragon mounts are themselves. They don't have the double jump of the demon hunter. They don't have the dashes that really kind of make that useful, but they can glide.
But can they break dance? That is really the question.
You know, I didn't actually look to see what their dance animation was.
Let's see. Let me pull mine up.
I hadn't been really interested in trying to go over to any of my other tunes after I spent an hour waiting for the damn boat to come to this expansion.
My gosh. Why so long?
I have no idea. There's literally a huge conversation about it all over the docks. And mine wasn't even a boat. There's when I showed up at the docks, there's a portal on the end of it, and it was the third or fourth try that it finally like loaded me into the zone, and I was just kind of sitting there like, what? So I didn't see the boat until like the end of my first day here, where I happened to go back because I was like, okay, where is the fishing trainer? I could not find him anywhere. It's like, oh, it's back right where you came in. I'm like, ugh. But
Their dance kind of sucks. But
does it? Yeah. Can't win them all. I actually took my Dracthyr while I was just kind of playing around on him. I took him back over to Legion. They just kind of grabbed a random table and stuck it in the middle of the Violet Hold and said, there, this is where the Dracthyr are set up for this expansion.
Don't have a target.
I think I'm gonna log out of this. I'm gonna go play one round of TFT and see if I can't get out of plat and into diamond.
Cool.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right,
All right.
see it.
Talk later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sword. I like the look of that sword.
That's finally a freaking pouch. Well, the upside is I'm definitely going to be max level before I am done with all the zones.
Oh yeah, I mean they've made levels kind of ridiculously fast in this. Like sitting there going, I'm not even like trying to rush because like I've been doing one level in like an hour.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing, just kind of like, they made it better later on in the expansion, but last, in Shadowlands, when I took a couple of tunes through the alternate version,
Yeah.
I was struggling there for a while, because what I would end up with is either get to B max level and have to finish like an entire zone, or I'd finish all the zones and then still have to gain like a level and a half. And I was just kind of like, I just want to be done so I can go on and actually do other stuff.
Yeah, I did not like the last expansion. I honestly thought it was worse than Battles for that or Warlords of the Sea.
Well, in general, I think a lot of people agreed that it was just the worst expansion they've had. People argued whether it was the worst overall or just the worst at that point, but no one was ever saying that it was better than BFA.
No, definitely
I was talking to Maz, and he had a brilliant idea on how to fix Shadowlands.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, his idea was basically just like at the end of the last raid, is just like how nothing makes sense and everything is just crap and nobody's happy at all. It's just like, instead of doing all that, just make like a huge twist at the end of the last raid that none of this is actually real. It hasn't happened. We're all still fighting off the corruption of N'Zoth. And that's what this entire expansion has been. So now the expansion we would have gone to, instead of doing this one, would have been us actually have fighting against N'Zoth back in the real world. I was kind of like, that actually might have made things better, because then nothing would have had to necessarily make sense, because it was just all the mindless corruption and insanity of N'Zoth.
No, the expansion didn't make any sense.
No, that was the problem. It didn't make any sense.
And the whole Covenant thing was so broken and yeah, it was just awful.
Yeah, no, the entire thing behind it, and this, because he and I talked about it a lot, and I sat there and I pointed out, because he, stopped playing, didn't play as much, wasn't paying attention. I'm like, we got to the end of it. I'm like, what exactly was the jailer's plan?
Right?
Like, what exactly would he intend to do? Because I sat there and was like, let's look at this for a minute. He wanted out of the Maw, got out, went to Zereth Mortis to do something, was stealing Azeroth's anima, I guess, and we stopped him. All with the understanding context of what seems like he wanted to unite against some terrible evil that is definitely going to be the Void Lords if they ever actually get around to them.
I mean, they've been teasing the Void Lords for how many expansions now?
Well, that's the thing now. I'm not entirely sure if they can even do the Void Lords properly. Because they've teased them for so long that they're so big and so bad, and it's kind of like, okay, you've raised everything up to such an insane degree. Can you actually follow through on it now? What's this? Why did that take me outside? Oh, because, okay.
I was debating whether or not to even play this expansion, and then I forgot I canceled my subscription and it renewed for 6 months. Like, well, I guess that answers that question.
Well, Maz was talking about it before, because he and Ellie... Ellie's was canceled. I'm pretty sure Ellie's was canceled. His was like, he played a little bit of Classic, Wrath Classic,
Yep.
just because his was still active. Then he's just kind of like, I don't know. Part of me wants to come back and do this. Another part of me's like, don't do it. Because he's like, he's talked to me before about it. He's like, oh, I really wanted to go back and play World of Warcraft. And it's like, yeah, but you don't want World of Warcraft. Which he wanted was back kind of like the Legion version of World of Warcraft, where it was things were fun, and there was a bunch of us playing it together, and we could get on a weekend and go do the super dungeon or do mythic pluses. It's like that's what he really wants. He didn't necessarily want Shadowlands eternal grind fest of somebody doesn't actually know how to do their job properly.
Yeah.
I do think it was a bold move for them to kind of essentially give us flying right at the start of the expansion, but
Oh, it never made sense to me why they didn't. They say because they want you to experience walking around, and it's like, yeah, but nobody cares about that. You guys are the only ones that care about that. I am curious where WoW is gonna go now that Microsoft owns Blizzard.
I know that's an interesting thing. I have no idea where they're going to go to next. And that's a lot of people kind of been talking like, what are they going to do from here? Is it going to be, is that going to kind of rein back in Activision, who's kind of been the one who started doing weird stuff, or is it just kind of being like, all right, you guys are doing stuff as long as you don't do anything too stupid?
Right.
So arguably, Shadowlands was beyond that.
Well, and like I remember all of the ads and the PR for Shadowlands, and they were trying to make it out to be like this amazing thing that turned into this shit show.
Well, the zones weren't even that good in my opinion for the most part, but then
And the Maw sucked. Nobody wanted to go to the Maw.
no. It was like when you make the entire maw this like, oh, well, here's this zone. You can only be in there for so long. Like, well, so people don't want to be there in the first place.
Right.
And then every week they're like, you have to go collect 20 souls from the maw. I'm like, do I have to? Yes. I like.
Now you do.
It's like
Yep.
nobody wanted to be
And
in the maw.
You're not really doing renowned with this, right?
Yeah, they changed how they're doing it. The renown is almost closer to a rep than it is. Because that's what it is now. So like instead of having rep with so the Dragonsteel Expedition, the Molotov Centaur, the Valdrekin Accord. Let me come back here. Yeah, and the Iskara Tuskar are the 4 factions. They're all going to have renown instead of traditional rep. So whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Right now it looks like it only goes to 25.
Where do you view it at?
You can just view it underneath your reps.
Oh yeah, there it is.
So you can do it that there, or if you just do the where like your covenant or your followers and all that would be the Dragon Isle summary. It shows you that, and you can look at the dragon riding skills and things like that there too.
Welcome back to Morokai.
Ellie asked me right before the expansion dropped if she'd be allowed to have a purple dragon if she came. I said, well, probably.
Well then. May evil
I
outnumber,
think purple's
and
an
without
option.
Onara.
It is an option, but I think it's like it's something tied. It might be tied to the raid because it's like the
Not bow.
Rastigan's appearance type deal. So if that's what it is, then it probably means that Maz will log on and just do it in a pug group or LFR for her.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with rating. I think I'm gonna do LFR and or pug. I just don't really feel like raiding, you know.
Yeah. Nope, I get it. I'm gonna kick with Souls Group for at least the first tier and see kind of how I feel after that.
Honored Cons, we have spotted a war band of Nakud, headed toward the Horn of Drusor.
This Pally is up to max level though.
How large is the warband? We should be wary. This might be a diversion.
Enough to overwhelm the village at the base of the hill, but far from all their forces. What of Koroleth? Have you seen her? Or Onara? No, not yet. We are still looking for them.
We must assume the Nokud want to destroy the Horn, to prevent us from calling the Green Dragons. Sansok is correct. This may be a diversion. We cannot commit all of our forces, even if it is to defend our most sacred artifact. I will take the Khan's
Giant-ass
and
tower that
confront
was in the
Balakar
cinematic.
myself. Tummel, outsider,
What tower?
you will come with me.
You know, the one where like the
Sigari
stone
Khan,
gargoyle dude
Sansok
went
Khan.
and climbed because
Gather your clans and prepare
that Titan
for battle.
tower.
Oh, that one? I have no idea actually.
When the Green Dragons have been called, we will march on Nokadin Hold.
My assumption is that it's either in Thaldraszus or the Forbidden Reach. But I don't know. Travel to Thaldraszus to find the Shikar Grand Hunt. Okay. I haven't been over there yet, but there's no reason not to try.
These leftovers, what's that?
I feel like I have to go almost too far downwards to get a good, get this Thrill of the Winds boost going so I can actually recharge my stuff.
I have Wind Turtle's Blessing right now.
Woohoo!
I should probably set mine in here, huh?
I don't know. I have mine still set to the Ruby Sanctum.
Yeah.
I'll probably update it when I finally do get to the hub.
Oh yeah, definitely will.
This is the Azure Span. I gotta find someplace up relatively high that I can actually, take off from.
Alright, so the Dragon Isle summaries. I'm level 3 with the Valdraken Accord. Oh, nice. Oh, look at this. I can learn something now.
Building up a nice amount of these Dragon Isle supplies that I haven't actually used yet.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do with them?
The only thing that I have found so far is that they're the currency for the, just like quartermasters. That's all that I have found. Is like if you go to the quartermasters, then it's like, oh, okay, well, here's this thing you can buy. You need 150 of this and 20 of this other thing that I don't have yet.
By the way, you don't have to go to the tower to learn your dragon riding skills. I just found that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you click on the dragon
Oh.
your mini-map, and click on view for the skills and unlocks, you can just upgrade it right there.
Oh, that makes my life a lot easier. I just realized that too. I was just kind of looking at that as soon as you said that. I'm like, really? Can you do it here? Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that makes life a lot easier because
Yeah.
It's a pain in the butt to go back to that tower.
Yes, it
I
is.
didn't think Blizzard would make my life easy enough to learn it anywhere.
Ah. I need to work on my cooking too.
I don't think I've done any cooking yet.
Well, I tend to save all my professions in cooking until after I hit max level.
I say, because the only thing is like I've kind of been working on it. I haven't cooked at all yet. Is once you hit 25 in a profession is when you can start unlocking the specializations.
I haven't looked at how the professions work at all.
Yeah, that's about all I know about them right now. Like I says, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Because like I have a mining one, and it's like, oh, you've unlocked 10 deafness for when you mine. I'm like, but what exactly does that actually give me?
Well, you're deaf, so you can't hear the tink 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 of the. I don't know.
Not deaf, deft.
Oh, deft. I said deaf.
Yep, no. It's a good try, but no. So I'm definitely gonna have to spend some time trying to maybe look some stuff up and figure a couple of the way things out with this. The other thing is just kind of like they have this whole big spiel in there where it's like, oh well, if you get, it's like, oh, you have to choose now this your specialization for it. But don't worry, you can get more of them later. And so you take a look at it, and it's like, oh, so what you mean is that at every like 25, I unlock another one. So by the time everything's said and done, I'll have everything maxed out, so it doesn't actually make it a specialization.
Being attacked by these rabid squirrels.
And you gotta watch out for those squirrels, man.
Oh, these guys have a lot of health.
Squirrels are the most dangerous creatures on the planet, don't you know that?
Nine, I love you. Oh yeah, of course.
I need to get closer.
Come out and hunt if you are up to the challenge. This quarry is strong and relentless.
Have you noticed the new UI? They made it look like that other UI that people would download all the time.
Yeah. I talked to Mass because he uses it.
And does he like the new UI?
He doesn't even bother to use it. He didn't. I told him, it says like it looks almost identical to what you have. It's like, yeah, I never actually turned mine off to actually take a look at it. He pulled it up on his screen while I was watching there. I'm like, yeah, it's almost identical. So he says he's not going to change it because there's actually things that I think that version of it still does that you can't do with the actual UI. But
I need to get closer.
We're drawing close to the end of our hunt. Blow the horn to signal the other hunters. Well done, Fort Twofoot. This area needs to renew, but there are more places ripe for hunting. The Shakar will seek out new grounds.
You mean I can actually hop on and ride in this caravan quest?
yeah, they'll sit there and talk, tell you stories and stuff the whole way.
Do you get attacked?
No,
No. What's the point of this quest then?
so that you can learn more about the Centaur people and all the stuff that you're gonna have to do. Because despite the fact it may be Dragonfly, I still have yet to. I've encountered one green dragon in the entire zone.
Um, Rathian's cousin or uncle or
Brother.
or whatever.
Brother.
I mean, he's kind of a dick.
Yes, he is. Well, that was it's like I was kind of looking around on Twitter, and WoW, like the official WoW or supposedly official WoW, put out like a poll like Rathian or Sibelian, and it was like 81% Rathian, with the general consensus in the comments basically being, where the frick did Sibelian come from? You guys keep adding black dragons and ignoring the ones that you already have, claimed to have existed. It's like, Legion, you have a black dragon just hanging out in High Mountain, and apparently he doesn't matter at all for this. So nobody really seems to be a huge fan of Sibelian in general, for at least right now.
Funny. Well, like the whole caravan thing that you're supposed to protect the eggs, that quest.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this guy doing?
Well, that was the thing with that entire part where I was like, okay, so we're sitting here, walking along with this, with Rathian complaining, which I expect Rathian to complain, so that wasn't a huge surprise. But I sat back and said, like, what exactly... I understand, like, not having your opponents not knowing about your plan, but I was like, so why didn't you tell your brother that that was the plan if he's the one who's riding along with you? What exactly was the point of all this here? And how... I don't understand how the plan was supposed to work, because to me, I was looking at it just going like, so they didn't put the eggs on the wagon, but instead they just handed the eggs off to other black dragons who they were apparently just ignored and focused on the wagon with the two black dragons.
Huh. Yeah. I don't know, but... Alright, well, I gotta go kiss my wife goodnight. So
Yeah, I should probably be getting off here. It's after 11 o'clock for me.
Okay. Alright, Fib, it was great chatting with you, and I look forward to doing some more dungeons with you.
Yep, I'll be on here, obviously, for a while, so we can definitely keep doing stuff later.
Sounds good. Alright, talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and get off here soon, because it's late for me. That was fun to go over there and do that. Got some stuff off of that. Take a look. I've got so much stuff in here. I was half tempted. You know what I should have done? I should have, when I was over there, actually gone into the city and see if I get in the city itself. Multiplayer dragon riding. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's just bronze type keeper. Okay. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream. Thank you for everybody who stopped on by. Hopefully we can do some more stuff here. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow is the plan at around... I might go earlier tomorrow, but we'll have to wait and see. Right now I'm going to say 7:30 just because that's been kind of my standard time. I'll put out another tweet beforehand. It might be earlier. I have to wait and see. My Friday's a little bit different than the rest of my week. But thank you for everybody who came on by. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all later. Take care.